Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. My name's Barry.
And I'm Jay.
And together we are Mitosu Crafts.
Yes, welcome to our channel. We're independent Stampin' Up demonstrators based in the UK. So if you live in the UK, France, Germany, Austria, or the Netherlands, you'll be able to purchase current Stampin' Up products from our online shop. Do use the current host code, which can be found on our website at mitosucrafts.com to receive a handmade card from us the following month, or any extra gifts if your order qualifies, in the form of tutorial bundles designed by the Stampin' Glam Squad and the Global Creative Project, which is a PDF and video tutorial bundle. Currently, the bundles are available on our website as well, and previous ones. So the ones at the moment are the special edition, which is free choice bundle, and for the Stampin' Glam Squad is everything ombre. So all the projects have got some sort of ombre technique. And for this month, we'll be giving away for free tutorial, which is the Heart and Home Suite and the Bundles to Die For. So featuring bundles from the new mini catalog, January to June 2022. If you'd love to see more Cardmaking and Papercraft inspiration using Stampin' products, don't forget to hit that like button and consider subscribing to our channel. You'll also be put into the random draw at the beginning and at the end of the live stream for the projects that we create. So we'll be doing a random draw for this card in a minute after we say hello to those of you who have joined us already. I will say that you will need to be subscribed to our channel to be able to add a comment during the live stream as well.
So just hit that subscribe button. So if you would like a chance of winning this card here, the link for this is at the very top of the live chat. So if you haven't popped a comment in already, then you can still quite easily find the video, click on that, and then you can go and just pop a comment in, and we'll be picking a winner for that as soon as Jay's rattled off your names.
Right, let's get started.
Let's see how well he does tonight.
Hi Anne, we have Susan Wormley, Valerie as well. Hello Betty. Hiya Pat. We have Mandy, our Madam Favor Request Counting Commissioner. Cindy Jones, Maureen Power. We also have Debbie Hamilton. Hello, all the way from Ontario. Carol Ann. We also have Sarah. Gian, hello. Linda. We also have Samantha. Nani Shasha. Sandra Selwood. Brenton, hiya Brenton. Krista, our moderator. Say hello to Krista. Wendy. Oop, and it jumped. Where are we? I've lost myself. There, we have Teresa, and I think that's Sue. Hi Sue, and CJ. Hi CJ. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good.
And yes, that is
lovely. So well done, Jay. Didn't he do well? Doesn't he need a pat on the back for doing so well with the names?
Anyway, let's get cracking.
Let's crack on. So we will, we will do a live draw for the card, and then we'll crack on with tonight's demonstration. What are you playing with tonight first, Jay? Well, I've told everyone that you're playing with this one here, so hopefully this is correct.
Yes.
We are playing with the Artfully Layered, or Jay is playing with the Artfully Layered stamp set this evening with the amazing thanks dies as well, and some embossing folders, and lots of goodies. And so on. So yeah, I don't know what he's actually creating. I think I've seen one card which is creating, which is nice. So yeah, so have a little look. So let's go over to the draw, and then we'll crack on with tonight's demonstrations. If you do have any questions, please do pop it in the chat. And either I will be looking at it, or hopefully Krista will pick up any questions as well. And Krista will probably put some links in there which will take you to our Facebook groups or to our classes and so on like that as well. So do keep an eye out for those links if you'd like any more information.
Yes.
So good. Let's move over to the live draw.
Oh wow, 6 new people. I'll just do that again just in case.
Excellent.
There we go.
Well done. So
who's it gonna be? The winner is Connie.
Connie.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Connie. Please message us, email us, Barry and Jay at mitosucrafts.com. Please pop today's date, the 19th of January, in the subject line and your full mailing address in the body of the email, and we will pop, if you'd like it, Connie. I'm sure you will. If you'd like this card, this one is now working its way over to you. So this was the second card I made with the lovely Happiness of Rainbows stamp set and dies. I really enjoyed it. It was a case from Jay's card, remember? But I actually really enjoyed playing with it and the techniques which I learnt along the way doing it. So I think I may case Jay a little bit more often because I really liked it. So good. Well done, Connie. That one there is yours. So I'm going to now hand you over to Jay, and he will then crack on with the rest of the demonstration for you. Enjoy. There you go, Jay. All yours.
Thank you. Yeah, I think everyone prepared your version though, so well done. I did help with the colors, just saying.
You did.
No. Anyway, so I will be demonstrating this lovely suite, artfully composed. You may have seen some makes already, and the suite has got the artfully layered bundle, which is with the, what's it called, tropical layers dies. My new favorite ribbon, white frayed ribbon. It's got some 4 sea glass shapes, the vellum layering designs, and the DSP, and the color combination is there. Now we'll say, although I said artfully composed suite, I'm mainly concentrating on the bundle and the ribbon. I think I have some vellum in there, but that can be found on the mini catalog, in the mini catalog, January to June 2022 on page 32. And this suite is actually going to be our TNT online craft retreat. No question mark, it actually is. So booking now is open on our website at mitosucrafts.com, and it's a full day retreat, or 9:50 till 4 p.m. GMT time, and it's 4 sessions, crafty sessions with the TNT design team. So let's crack on. As Barry said, I will be, on my second card, I'll be using a die from the Amazing Thanks die as well, as adding texture with the stripes and splatters 3D embossing folder. Again, one of my favorite new embossing folder from the mini catalog. And I'll just get my paper. I did ask Barry for basic white before we went live, so hopefully he will, and kitchen roll. So the inspiration for the first card is actually from the Global Creative Project sketch challenge this week, which is a square topper with circle and like a banner in the middle. So I'm using that as my inspiration for the first card. So we will have I actually got some? So I'm using basic thick white. I've already pre-cut my vellum, so I'm gonna use vellum layer. This one's got some white detailing on it. I asked that before, Mandy, just to say. No points for me, please. And what do we have? I've got the dies. I haven't decided yet whether I'm gonna use the classic matte dots from the Blessings of Home, Heart and Home suite, or the 4 sea glass, but I did create prototype for this. I'm gonna use that as my die. And Smoky Slate. What am I gonna do? Sorry, water painters. I've got the sentiment I'll be using is the birthday wishes from this stamp, and also a bit of embossing technique, I guess. So I'm just gonna cut my layer. I do have Oh, I already got one. There we go. I knew I had some pre-cut. So the measurements for my basic thick white is 21 by 14.6, or that is 8 1/4 by 5 3/4. So for my topper, I'm gonna use 3 1/8 squared, or 7.9, or you can just put it as 8 by 8 centimeters. So it's slightly larger than my DSP. I will bring the DSP out in a sec. The vellum layering dies, designs even. So this one I've used 3 by 3 just because it's 12 by 12. 12 by 12. What's it called? Measurement. So it's just easier to do it 3 by 3. Or what is that in inches? In centimeters. 7.6 by 7.6 centimeters. So I've got my mat and my layer. I'm gonna die cut that in cardstock, and I will have my ribbon somewhere. So at first I'm going to use the splatter design embossing folder, and with the smoky slate I'm gonna ink it up. So this is the, I'm sure you may have seen already this technique, and we're just gonna ink it up to add color onto our basic white. So with the Stampin' Up logo, that is the top, but if you want to use the deboss side, of course you need to use the back. So I'm just gonna ink up the top layer. Where's my paper? Just in case. Now our ink pad is juicy, so you can either use a dauber, a sponge dauber, to lighten it up a little bit, or just scrunch up tissue paper just to lift up some of the colors on there. So tissue paper is a lot more faster, and I'm just gonna do that on there. I think that's missing some there, but that's fine. And I'm just gonna quickly place this down. And because this one is a 3D embossing folder, you will need the number 4 plate. And because it's a slim one, you can use your mini embossing cutting machine. So number 1 and number 4. Hi Connie, you won.
Did you see you won?
Yeah. Here we go. So it just gives color, and you can see the splatter design a lot more. It just highlights it. Do clean your embossing folder before you put it away. I'll try and remember to properly clean that, but just run it through some water. It should be fine. Right, that is now done. Ooh, I was gonna die cut, wasn't I? So bring it back. Bring it back. Sorry. I'm gonna die cut just the leaf, so keeping it simple with die cuts, if that's a thing. Oh no, Tommy, you can't sit there. Ah. I should really learn. He just go wherever, but I'm just gonna get some evening evergreen. Let's have a look. Have I got any? Bear with. I'm gonna be. Will you fit? I'm so stingy. I'll just get a big one. We got loads of like funny sized cards, big cards. I don't know what. Probably from our class before. So I'm just gonna cut that in. Where's my plate? And the dies are really great for this bundle. The leaves, if you love leaves, tropical leaves are lovely because you have the intricate outline, and the rest, a couple of them matches the stamp as well. Oops. I'm gonna save that just in case I need it, because I do not have the. And of course you can keep this safe for another project. I'm always looking at Tommy because he's just walking around. Right, so we have that, and we're going to just do some stamping again with smoky slate for a bit of interest on the card base. So we're gonna use this one. So Barry showed you the kissing technique even last Sunday, so I'm gonna actually do some for this one because it's a solid stamp. I'm gonna use the whatchamacallit, this one script, and I'm just gonna ink it up on the same and stamp that on there. And I won't actually do most of the design, it's just a hint. So again, a bit of texture on your stamping. So ink it up, stamp off, ink up another stamp, kiss kiss, and then stamp it on your card base. Yeah, there we go. And where to there, it doesn't matter. Normally I tend to just do 3. There we go, and last one just up down here, peeking in. No, Barry just said quack quack. Or not quack quack, he just said duck. There was I think I saw Lizzie posted a joke with that. I was just like, oh my gosh, I'll be scared driving and something's rustling in my bag. And I think I saw another one do it as well. So this one is going to be under there. Ooh, I'm going to see if I can stamp this straight as well on the card. So let's see. So ink it up again. I'm gonna stand up and see if you're going to. Did I stamp off? I think I did. Ink up, stamp off. So again, just a lighter shade. It's a bit wonky, but oh well. So that's gonna go in the middle there at a slight wonk. Stick that down, or you can just, if it's too dark, you can use the deboss side, but I will keep it to my original and make it wonky. When I do something wonky, I still have to make sure that there's a reference point. I try to make it in the middle, because that's just how I am. I can't make it like too wonky. And this one is gonna be, there is the right way up. There are some words on here that looks like clover, so that's just gonna go on top. But before I add that on, I'm gonna add my leaf onto there, and I'm gonna use folded mini glue dot because there is no space there and I don't want the glue dot to show. So whilst it's on the just roll it in itself, and I'm gonna add that on to the spine, would you call it the vein, and then add another one at the bottom. Round here. There you go. So I will kind of like change it up so it goes up. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that goes up, and you can fold the edges so it adds more height onto it as well. Did I actually clover? Yeah, that one. And because I've added that onto there, I can intertwine the frayed ribbon. And because the ribbon is 3/4 of an inch, you can cut it down. You've seen me stamp on it, fray it, create tassels, and die cut. You saw Barry last week. So I'm just gonna cut that in half as well. Where's my... Okay. There we go. So I've used the card base as a guide how wide it is. I'm actually just gonna fold it in half and just so I have a guide of where to cut. But if you have a tip on how to cut it better, I'm just using paper snips and I'm just following. It doesn't matter that it's wonky because I'm gonna fray it as well. There we go. And so one edge is completely okay because that's the proper end, and the bit that you cut off, you can just take a couple or a few full ones, and I'm gonna use that as well. You'd be like, what? So before I add that on, I'm gonna do some splattering with the water painters. So I think I shared, we normally use blends, but it does fray. That's my stomach.
Is that your stomach? It sounds like I've got a monster in the room.
Oopsie. Yes. We normally use blends. You can use Stampin' blends and then just flick the tip, but it does over time damage your tips. So I've started reusing the water painter and Memento ink, or you can use Wink of Stella and another ink, and you can have a colored splatter, shimmery splatter. So I've just added water and I'm just gonna splatter this on randomly. If you want bigger dots, you can do. I think that's fine. Most of it's gonna get covered anyway as well, so that's fine. And again, with your water painters, just wash it out. Why are you laughing?
Man, it's when holy smokes, that was loud.
Was it really? Sorry, I haven't. I've had what? I haven't eaten.
Naughty.
I tend to just have dinner. So, splattering that one, and this one's gonna go that way. Before we do that, this is gonna be added on. It is longer than what I need because I wanted the long thread from there. So I will cut that down to probably just over, and you can fray it even more. Okay, so that is done, and because you have the die cut on there, you can add small glue, dots of glue where the die cut placement are, so then hopefully you won't see it. And the edges will be lifted up slightly, which I quite like with vellum. So loads of dots, and we're gonna do that way. Just turn that over. Are you still wet? So now we have those sticking out. Is this what I had? Smaller? Are you? Yeah. And I'm just gonna insert that in. There. It's slightly higher than my original, but that's fine. I'll show you my other card with it, but that's gonna be done, and that's gonna get adhered using, guess what? Mini glue dots. My favorite. It's just really cool. It's great with ribbon. So I'm gonna try and keep that straight-ish. So this one on here. And that's not gonna go anywhere. Cool, now we have that. We've got die cuts. Ooh, I forgot I need another die cut. We'll see, I'll add it after. So we've got that, and we have dimensionals. We need sentiments even. So I will stamp this on basic black or black card, say, which is where? Oh no, did I get rid of my black card? Dunno. No, I have some. That's fine. Don't worry. It's fine.
I have it here.
No,
I
no,
have it in my hand.
no way. No, it's fine.
It's right there for you, Jay.
I don't need it. So I'm keeping to the colors of the suite. I'm gonna, instead of black, I'm gonna do it in Calypso Coral. Yeah, that will work. Add a bit of color, so change it up, and heat emboss the sentiment in white. So I'm just gonna prepare my card. Am I really slow? Now for, you can...
Andy says, Jay, take the point black, which looks so nice.
I've got a sample with black on, Mandy, so I can show that after. Okay. But thank you. I know black is amazing. You can mask your sentiment with sticky note or washi tape. Now I do have a Versamark pen. It's not available from Stampin' Up, but if you have one of the blender pens, if they've dried up, you can use those blender pens to use Versamark. So if you have Versamark refill, Inkfill, or even a Versamark pad, just use your dried out blender pens, not the blends, blender pens. Oh, mini. To add Versamark on certain areas. I hope you know what I mean. So that is done. So that one's just gonna go underneath.
Say hi to Jason.
Hi, Jason.
We've got two gentleman crafters on.
Oh yes, Jason is our leader. Gentleman crafters. So yeah, so check out Jason's blog and website as well. I hope you're feeling much better. What do I need? Oh, I do need this. So whisper white Stampin' emboss powder onto here. Just plonk it on. Put that away. And I'm gonna use the heat tool, so cover your ears now. See, not too bad. I have a tendency to like wipe it straight after.
So if, just interrupt for a moment.
Yeah.
Maureen Power says, has anyone else confused about the blender pen's Versamark? I think you might need to explain it again.
Yeah, okay. Barry's, oh, thank you so much, Mandy.
Hi, Mandy.
Can you get me the blender pens, please?
Oh, what, the ones in the...
Yeah.
These ones here.
Oh, Barry's is getting one, so I can show you what I mean.
This one there, yeah?
Yeah. This is the blender pen. You normally use it to blend out coloring pencils. So they do come in packs of 3, I believe, and they do run out. So once they run out, you can keep it. This one is still okay, but what you could do is if you have Versamark, either ink refill. I haven't opened mine to see if you can actually add the Versamark ink refill on it, but if you have a dried out one, you can just, because I tried it with just the blender pen and see if that works as a Versamark on the stamp. It doesn't, it just dries out really quickly. So you can pick out your Versamark and then add it onto your sentiment to select which areas you want to heat emboss. Hopefully that makes a bit more sense. But yeah, our Barry just pointed it out. Thanks, Barry and Mandy. No, I'm kidding. Thank you so much, Mandy, for keeping points. But no. Oh.
You should have seen his face, Mandy.
I just let me know if it doesn't make sense. But yes. So I have got. I'm just gonna trim this down. You can use. We still have the paper cutter as well from the joining offer like 2 years ago. But the trimmer works fine as well if you keep it. If you start off in a larger card, and if you cut it straight in the first place. So I'm just gonna cut that close down to size. You're right, bar is cold. So that is done, that's done. It's nearly finished. So that's gonna go there. I do want a bit of, there's another die in, I used it the other week. Have I done one of this before? Artfully layered? I feel like I have. So this is what, jagged edge? What would you say that? It's got a stitching and a jagged edge.
So look at it. Scalloped edge.
It's not scallop.
Oh.
You scallop.
It's a pointy edge.
Zigzag. What is it? Please. Because I never know what to say. I only want a tiny bit. Okay, I'm gonna. I'll do the whole thing. I will probably use it in my next card. Stop making them talk or meow even.
I'm making mini's just mini.
Mini's just mini, right? Did anyone see my plate? On the floor. Right. I just want a hint of this again at the bottom, like the last one. Oh yeah, I did the Insta Hop, didn't I? The Insta Hop card had this on. That's what I remember. So it is long. My card is longer than that, but I should have done it the other way. I'm so silly. Sorry. So if you want just the edge, do it the other way. So then you don't have to cut cut this bit off. But if you want it to stay on the big piece, that's what you need to do. But that's not what I wanted to do. So I'm just gonna cut that down. Only a tiny bit because there we go. See, easily done. So we're gonna add that on and we're gonna finish up in a second. So I only need a bit.
Everyone's saying zigzag. Zigzag
Underneath. Now my mini glue dot is down there, but that's fine. I'm just gonna keep it under. Oh, I can put it all the way in. There we go. Okay. Cut that down. You're right. You're hovering.
I'm just looking.
Okay.
Because I've lost my seat.
Oh, and I'm using 2 seats. I see. Suki likes to watch.
Jason's just asked, what is the Insta Hop?
Oh, the Insta Hop. It's started with Ashley Pfeiffer from Canada, I believe, and every month, every 10th of the month, we do an Instagram hop, and the latest one, the recent one was using new products, mini catalog launch. That was it. It was meant to go with a tutorial for the projects that we shared on there, but that fell through. So I thought, well, I'll just do a video with it. So with the project, so it is on our channel as well. So have a look at that. So that's done, and I'm just gonna finish up with this on mini glue dot again, because it's gonna hit that ribbon which is under the laptop, and I'm gonna place it at the bottom. So just do there, on top here, and then remember those threads? You're gonna curse me. I'm gonna add this on. Preferably, probably start off with a larger thread, but I'm gonna be stingy. I'm gonna loop it in, and then whatever catches is there. There we go. So that is now a different texture, another way to use up your frayed ribbon. And I'll do the thing, 4 shapes to finish up. Is that straight? I think my sentiment is a bit wonky. And the four C shapes is somewhere in here.
Maybe he's just asked what die set does the zigzag come from?
The zigzag comes from the textured layers, tropical layers die. So it's from the bundle, the Artful Layers bundle, layered, shall I say. And the 4 C shapes, I'm gonna use mint macaron, and I'm just gonna add that on, and then we are done. So let's hide one. Hide one there. You can cut down the fraying, and a couple here. And that is my first card done. And you wanted to see another version, so that one is with on black, and I used the classic matte dots on there. So using the Global Creative Project sketch, and that's what. And this one I didn't actually do the kissing technique on the leaves, but I quite like that that's added on. And I splattered the card base before I added the layer on that. See, look, it still looks darker, but you can just still see the splatters on the underneath the vellum, which I really like. So which one do you prefer, the left or the right? But you will, if you put in a comment during the live, you'll be able to win. You'll be put in the random draw to win this card. Cool. Now that's done. Now my second card is a bit more elaborate, but mainly using dies. Oh, I did have paper. See, right, where's my card? So another card base, basic thick white, same dimension. You okay? You keep looking.
I'm just checking.
And I'm gonna have a layer of normal white, and I'm gonna do it as the same size of the card base. Now, if you're confident in embossing a full card front, then you don't have to have the layer, but I'm just gonna do another layer. It's just easier because I will be extending the stripes this time. So that's gonna be there. I'm going to have, what do I need? Papercrafts. So this thing, evening evergreen cardstock, and another bit of maybe calypso coral. Yeah, I'll do calypso coral. Okay, so with that, I'm going to emboss this first in the stripes, and I'm gonna do it that way, which is where. So my plates again. And because I'm gonna be embossing the width of this, did I do? You will need the full big cut and emboss. Oh no, I don't need that one. And I don't need number 2. So it's good that I remembered. It won't go through anyway. If you feel any resistance, you will don't force it in. Obviously, you may need to. You can kind of like just tell, but do not force it if it doesn't go through, because your sandwich will be wrong. So do not break your machine. And I'm just gonna move this on towards the bottom. And I'm just gonna go over the same design. Now on my prototype, I did it the other way, as in vertical, not diagonal. No, not horizontal. So I don't know how this would look. Right, let's just double check. I thought, oh yeah, it'll be easier, but I didn't take into consideration that it goes through. It looks fine. So if you really look, there is a bit of joint there, but that is fine. I'm happy with that, or that'll have to do. Now I'm gonna die cut some elements from the Tropical Layers dies. So I said, what do I need? Oh, vellum I need as well. So I'll do the vellum first, in that. Now you can use your vellum layering I keep saying dies. Vellum layering designs to have some interest on it, but I want to save ours. So I'm just gonna cut this one. Again, I'm not using Vicky's present for us. So that's one. I'm gonna cut this twice. Where's my long piece? Actually, just one. So it cuts on the zigzag bit. So if you do it that way, it'll be cut properly. I just want it really tiny, and it's my false stitching. So one, and then in Papercrafts as well. So for the wobbles. So because it is bigger, you still need to just take it off the card. Papercrafts. And I'm gonna do the same. Another layer there, slightly bigger. I think that's straight, it doesn't matter. Oh man, I do need it. What else do I need? Sorry, loads of die cutting, but it will be okay. So I now have that, and I will need I'm gonna use soft sea foam, another green, for the leaf, the same leaf, and I'm gonna use both the inside and the outside. There we go. And finally, he says, is it the final one? Yeah, I'm gonna use the Amazing from the Amazing Thanks. Because I know we mostly have thank you cards, but we don't normally have some birthday cards. And my mom last week was like, do you have any birthday cards? And I was not really. So I do want to just kind of like have a bit of birthday cards in our stash. I'll do Calypso Coral. Ooh, wow. I'm gonna have to cut a new A4. This Calypso Coral card stock is going down quick. We've had it for ages. Yes, it is. Where's the die? Right, I'm gonna be stingy. I'm just gonna check how big the die is. 1 1/4. Right, 1 1/4 is enough width, and then we are nearly done with die cutting. Right, there we go. So for this card, I'm just gonna use the outline. Oops. Right, what have we got? So we got that. I'm gonna do some splatters again. I'm gonna use so that one's the embossed, this one is the debossed side. So I'm gonna splatter that the same way as earlier, which is with Memento and the water painter, which is here. And I want to concentrate more on the center, so if I do it that way, hopefully it will work. That's a lot of splatters, isn't it?
Jason's just said adhesive back sheets and laughing, so I don't know, did you say something or
Yes.
I obviously pay a lot of attention.
Oh no, I didn't say anything, but probably laughing because I didn't do adhesive back sheets again.
Oh yes, we forget to use them all the time.
So yes. I was a bit too late, and Barry was a bit too late. Adhesive back sheets, yes. Thanks, Jason.
They're perfect when you remember them.
So that's gonna go onto there, just flat on, and I think I have everything. Okay, right, except for the sentiment. That's fine. So I'm just gonna stick that down straight on. It's probably made it slightly longer or wide, probably taller than the card base because it embosses it out. Now just make sure you can see that it has, but I'm okay with that as long as you kind of like keep the bottom straight, so then it will still stand up. Right, hopefully that shouldn't have warped it too much. That's fine. Cool. Now we have this one. I'm gonna cut it into two. What's easier? Right, I'm just gonna follow one there and then rejoin them again, but the other way, just because I didn't want it to do it the same side. So yes, so I'm just gonna cut that straight. So the same length as the card. Width, but I'm gonna make it slanted. There we go. This one, I just wanted actually the stitching, because you can use the zigzag as well, but I'm really cut into your die cuts. Why not, eh? That should be enough. Now I'm doing this really just quickly, but take your time. Oh look, tiny triangles. Right, I'm gonna cut that in two and then have that all the way down. And then another piece lower down. So I'm just gonna add that on underneath. Nope. There you go. Are you stuck? Yeah. And then add another one. So the length of this was just the length of the actual die, and I'm just reusing a bit more on it. There we go, and I'm gonna cut that the other way. Yeah, that's it. So we have our thing there. We have the vellum. I'm just gonna insert onto here, or in whatchamacallit? Yeah, insert, right?
Kathy says, asked, so wasn't there a die that did a straight line stitch? I think there was.
There is, but I wanted to just keep the, or use, I don't like the look of that. I think that thing moves.
So there is, but
if you haven't got it, I just wanted to use this bundle, except for the amazing, of course. So that one is done. I'm just gonna add that on to there. So if you add glue there for now. What am I doing? That's a lot further down, isn't it? Oops. there. So that's done, that's done. I said we're gonna use both of these. Take a picture. It comes with a whatchamacallit? That what's it called? A brush as well. So for this one, I'm actually gonna cut into my die cut again, so I don't want the middle bit. Oh. And I saw one of my cards that I haven't blogged or taken pictures of, but I think I've shared on a live, as in like sneak peek. The butterfly, I did take out that middle inside, so that's just gonna go in. So this one, that card I saw recently, so I'm just gonna use that one. That's gonna get added on there, and we have amazing added on there. Okay, so I'm gonna stick this down first. Again, just both ends. Place. Am I too far down? Sorry, Bar's not telling me. Not anymore, because I went up. So that's gonna go there. So I'm just gonna add glue all the way down. There. Stick. And this one, I like using the die cut sentiment vertically at the moment. And if in the global creative project tutorial bundle, I actually used the amazing thanks bundle with Simply Marvelous. So I'm just gonna add that on to there. Oh, move it. So that's just gonna go there, and nearly done. So don't forget to get your your comments in if you haven't done so, for a chance to win the first card.
Boring's just asked, amazing. Do you make it up as you go, or was there a plan?
This was there was a plan. I did. Barry came in from work today.
Me?
What? I'm saying I'm telling a story. I just put up the booking for the TNT on the website, and Barry's like, "You're doing tonight, aren't you?" And I was like, "No, it's you." It's like, "No, it's not. It's you." So yeah. So after that, I was like, "Okay, then well, I'll try and do something." But I thought it was Barry, so I didn't plan anything until this afternoon, because I thought we said we were gonna do 2 each. But Barry,
I did too. I did Wednesday and Sunday last
did
week.
you?
Didn't I?
Did he?
I'm pretty sure I did Wednesday and Sunday last week.
Okay, well it's my fault then. And I apologize if it was you, but I don't think it was on Sunday. I think it was me with the celebration. But anyway.
Can anyone settle this argument?
Well, you can check yourself.
No, I can't, because it would mess up the feed.
Oh yeah, because I'm tethering on my phone, the Big Mac, so it'll make it too slow. So that's done. This one I'm gonna add onto here. might as well use them up. And just give it a bit of space. And then the sentiment, I did do it in black. Shall I hit emboss the sentiment again? Barry went out the room, so I got the black card. You went out the room! There we go. Right, let's do the same sentiment. So instead of happiest birthday wishes, amazing birthday wishes, right? That makes sense. To me anyway. See, Maureen said, and Mandy said, I did Sunday, Barry. I think that's why he left the room. He didn't want to read the comment that he was wrong. I'm kidding. I don't mind. So,
I did Sunday just gone.
No, you did it. Oh, Sunday, yeah, I did Wednesday then. Is it Wednesday today? I don't know. Can't remember. So, yes, paper. Where's my embossing paper? There. And then the white. And the inspiration for the second card is actually like scrapbooking pages. I can never do scrapbooking because we don't really print out photos. And I've seen some lovely ones on Instagram where it's got splatters, watercolor, and I'm just like, oh, wouldn't it be nice to do that on a card? But obviously in a smaller scale. And that kind of like got me thinking as well of using smaller stamp designs to use. Instead of a photograph, you can just build your layout around a stamp image. But this one is more about die cuts. And what was I doing? I was hit embossing. Right, I'm gonna do the heat tool. So cover your ears, close your ears. Now. I was going to add the ribbon there instead of the die cut. So if you don't have the die cut, you could always add the other ribbon onto there, fray it, make tassels with it, and instead of a die cut. But I really like how that worked out. And I'm just gonna cut this down. I think that's fine. Krista loves scrapbooking, don't you, Krista? You should share more on your Insta. So that's gonna be added on. So no ribbon this time. And I'm gonna add that on there so you can still see the amazing. And again, I just changed the colorways from my original, well, one color, which was the amazing die cut. But the rest I've kept the same because I didn't have enough time. And then finally the 4C shape, which is where did I put it? Let's go with, oh, we'll go with that as well. So yes, that's gonna go, no big one. Let's go a different shape, there we go. And then Tommy's snoring.
Is he snoring
Yeah.
again?
Ooh, that one. There you go. Small shapes. And that is my second card featuring the Artfully layered bundle with amazing thanks. Oh, again, I was right at the bottom. So sorry. There you go. Hopefully you like that. The original card, as I said, it's pretty much the same. This one is vertical with the classic matte dots and so saffron. I fished it out of the bin because that was a die cut from I think from the tutorial bundle that I did. But yes, I hope you enjoyed that as well as the first one. And Barry's gonna come over if he can wade through my mess, and we can
Surprise, surprise. Have you got anything you want to show that I'm bringing over?
I haven't done anything.
No? Okay.
I don't think.
Well, we will be quick tonight then.
Yes.
So last call for names. So if you'd like to get your last minute name in, then please please just check.
Don't put my rubbish on here. Clear. It's like give the illusion that the desk is really tidy and
If only you could see the
amazing.
if only you could see the living room.
it's all over the floor. So yes, do let us know in the comments as well if you're watching the replay, if you've learned something new, what you like about the cards as well, and if you like this bundle. And don't forget that our TNT online craft retreat is up now for booking. It's gonna be on the 20th of February. It's a Sunday GMT. 9:50 till 4 p.m.
And it is open worldwide as well. So if you live in the UK, you can the price would include the kits and the materials. If you live worldwide, there is a worldwide option as well, so you can join us no matter where you are in the world. It's just obviously you'll have to supply your own and prepare your own kits, but you'll be paying for the day tutorial. So if you can't join us live either, then that doesn't matter. They are all streamed into the Facebook groups and recorded, so it doesn't matter if you can't join us live. You can catch the replays and watch them at a later date. So I just wanted to let you know that as well.
Cool. So we
good.
go
I'm just
straight
just quickly
on
double
to...
check.
You got everyone?
Yep, that's fine. So there we go. So
Right.
we have got the wheel of names. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck. Who's it gonna be? And the winner is Denise. Congratulations, Denise. Please email us at barryandj@mitosocrafts.com if you'd love to receive the card that you have just won with the date and winner on the subject line and your full address, including country, please, in the main body of the email.
Lovely. Congratulations there, Denise.
There we go. So yes, well done.
Well done. So yeah, and if you'd like to win, I love this card. I think it's actually really, really nice. It's really pretty. So
Thank you.
I just love how your brain works.
It took an afternoon.
But yes, if you'd like to win that card, then do come back and pop a comment in down below underneath this video.
Yes.
So
yes, thanks again everyone for joining us this evening, and to Mandy for doing the super chat sticker as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you all so much. Lovely. I think we'll say good night.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so have a good day, won't you? And we will see you again on Sunday. And yeah, we'll go from there.
Cool.
Have a good one, everyone. See you soon. Take care for now.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.